Welcome back to sportsbookreview.com. I am Matt DeSaro, and today we are talking NHL playoffs. With the Rangers and Capitals set to face off tomorrow to kick off this second-round series, we have Ross Benjamin on the line to help us pick this matchup. Ross, you've been on fire picking these playoffs so far, and I want to thank you for coming in to share your insight today.
Well, I appreciate it, Matt. Yeah, we've done awfully well. We're 15-7-2 with our individual game selections. We're also 5-2 with our series selections. So 20-9 total, and that's not too bad, Matt.
Not at all. Now let's keep that going in this game tonight. Now the Rangers come into this series riding high after taking down the Penguins and holding them to a meager 8 goals for this series. A lot of this has to do with superstar goalie Henrik Lundqvist posting outstanding percentages in these playoffs so far. This has really affected the trends so far, as the Rangers have gone under 4 of their last 5 at home, thank you to Sir Henrik. Do you see anything changing as this series kicks off?
Well, I think it's going to be a tight checking physical series. These teams know each other very well. I mean, 3 of the 4 during the regular season played between these teams went over the total, but I wouldn't get too caught up with that, Matt, because it's a whole different game in the postseason. Braden Holtby played awfully well versus the Islanders. He's played awfully well throughout the course of the season. Obviously, Henrik Lundqvist, one of the best goaltenders in the world, and they held Pittsburgh to 8 goals, meaning the Rangers. They also held the Penguins to 25 shots on goal or less in 4 of those 5 games. And all due respect to Henrik Lundqvist, but you can make a lot of goaltenders look awfully good and keep the scores down when you're keeping shots on goal down to that type of minimum.
Absolutely. Now, not to be outdone, as you touched upon, Braden Holtby has been the center of his team's success as well, especially with Washington's inconsistency on the offense. Now, this combo has the Capitals also hitting the under in 4 of their last 5. Holtby has played a lot this season, Ross. Are you expecting any fatigue to set in as the playoffs continue into May?
I think that you're going to see him wear down a little bit. I can't help but think that, this is going to be a 79th start in game 1 of this series. That's an awful lot of starts at this juncture. We're talking about the first game of the second round. And in this modern day of NHL playoff history and NHL play in general, that's a lot of starts for a goaltender. This isn't the old days where starting goaltenders started 70 of 72 games. This is the modern day NHL. It's a whole different game. Very concerned in that regards as it regards Braden Holtby in that aspect, Matt.
It'll be something that we definitely going to keep an eye on moving forward. Now, coming into the night, the Rangers are a -170 money line favorite, and the posted total is at 5.5. Now, I'm not in love with such a steep line in this game 1, but you're the expert, Ross. Where do you see the value in this game?
Well, I mean, you look at the way both of these teams have played in the playoffs thus far. We're looking at the Rangers went under the total in 4 of their 5 games versus Pittsburgh. The Capitals went under the total in 5 of their 7 games against the Islanders. They did a great job defensively against the Islanders. In addition, they also scored 2 goals or less themselves in 5 of those 7 games. So it's not like they were lighting the scoreboard up. I like this one to be a low-scoring game, a feeling-out process. I think both goaltenders will be fresh, even though Braden Holtby's coming off a 7-game series. He still has 2 days of rest in between. So I like this one to be a low-scoring affair. I'm going to go with the Rangers and Capitals under the total of 5.
Well, you can't argue with that, Ross. The way these 2 goalies have been playing and the struggles on the offensive sides continue to be an issue, the under is clearly the play tonight. Thanks for that pick, Ross, and we'll catch up with you for game 2.
I look forward to it, Matt.
All right, I am Matt DeSaro for sportsbookreview.com, and remember, keep it locked right here for all your NHL playoff picks and predictions.